it's the Minstrel Show update with your correspondent.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. John Shambi on the play-by-play with you. Chris Singleton providing the color. Well, Singy, when you consider the top hitters' ballparks in the sport, this has got to be one of them.
I'll say this. Pitchers have to stay with their game. They can't look over their shoulder and think, I have to be fine and perfect on every pitch. Continue to pitch to your strengths, and you'll come out of here with a good outing.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, first pitch coming up. And on the mound in this one, Zach Wheeler. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. Look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
First pitch. 136.
The 0-1. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Harper makes the catch. And there's one away. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. Coming off a huge showing in their last game, Spencer Horwitz.
Well, a huge game last time out. 5 runs batted in, and it seemed like every opportunity he had, he was taking advantage of it. We'll see what kind of impact he can have in this one.
And the batter is George Springer. Swings and misses. That's strike one. Wheeler, a 6'4" righty, more than 100 career wins on the mound, and he was awarded a Gold Glove in 2023. 1 out, bases empty. That one lifted to left. Fair ball.
Just a blue pin behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
One gone, runner at first. Now it's the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
I'm liking what I've seen from him.
Springer on the run. Pitch misses. Real Mutual throws, not in time. It's a stolen base.
Well, a nice lead and a nice steal there to get into scoring position with the heart of the order at the plate. That might just lead them to pitching around these hitters a little more because of the open base, but it's early in this ball game. Can't imagine it'll change the attack plan too much.
1 out and a runner at second. Next offering is in for a strike.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1 and 2.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
The punch out there. 2 gone now.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr., 5th in the American League in RBIs coming in. That's in for a strike. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Here comes Springer around third. He's safe.
In there. Hey.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
And now the center fielder, homered last night, added another hit as well. And the first pitch misses for ball one. One run across in the frame so far here in the second and final game of the series. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Stepping in, Spencer Horwitz. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. First and second, 2 down. Ground ball right side. Loves it on the dive. Nicely done for the out.
Excellent stop right there. He wants to take it himself, waves the pitcher off, and continues to run into the dugout.
Back here with my pal Siggy, and on the mound today, Kevin Gausman. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
And a pitch. Bryson Stott leading things off and takes a strike. Yo one. Good eye right there. And now it's 1-2. And downstairs. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 3-2 now. Stays alive. And the right-hander deals. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Here's Trey Turner. A little bit high, maybe. And that's ball one. Stop. Aboard here at first with nobody out. Gausman throws over. Tag. And he's picked off.
I don't know if he was looking to go right there or not, but he was clearly fooled by the pickoff move. Quick feed, quick release over there by the pitcher. Really quick tag as well.
One down, Phillies down a run. That misses the zone, and now 2-0. Just off the inside edge. And a pitch. And a strike on the outside edge. So Turner reaches base. And this is a guy with good speed. 2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate. McCann fires. Ow, caught stealing.
They were right on top of it. They guessed right on the first pitch out. Tells me they had some good data or scouting report. Maybe it's just a feeling, but either way, perfect execution, great throw and tag, and they erased that runner at first.
Popped in the air, left field. Varsho after it. He's got it, and that is that.
Oh, she want the fame, oh yeah, ay. This my moment, I'm reloaded, I just made it. The mama poking, ain't no joke, know what time it is. Shawty poking, ain't no joke, like it title.
Back here in Philadelphia, here's the left fielder, Dalton Varsho.
Dalton Varsho.
The wind of the pitch. That's a little bit low.
1-0.
That one fouled off. Next pitch is outside. Fouled off. He was late. Two now. On the ground. And it goes just foul. Righty delivers. And he chases that one. And now one away. Kevin Biggio up to the plate.
He really needs to start making more contact. Striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
That one a little bit high. Ball 1. One down, base is empty. Foul ball. The wind and the pitch. Fought off foul. Left-hand batter waits. And another ball. Next pitch way upstairs. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Well, a great back and forth and that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Here is James McCann. First pitch misses. Rips one to right, and that's just foul. That one missing inside. Man at first, one away. Wheeler with a throw over. And he dives back in safely. The 2-1. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And he deals. Good eye in that spot.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
That's the second out.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. Just missed. Wheeler with a throw over. Biggio back on a dive. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Ball misses. Go to second. Out there. And the inning is over.
The catcher definitely looked ready for that stolen base attempt. Got in position quickly. And a strike down to second base to end the inning.
Back at Citizens Bank Park. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now here's the veteran DH, Kyle Schwarber. Gosman back to work. And a foul ball. The pitch. That one ripped, but foul. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Brandon Jordan. Foul ball there. Now the 0-1. And that's down and away. Rusty Valentine doing the umpiring behind the dish for us. Maybe the best name in the league.
Yeah, that's a solid one, no doubt. I mean, who's better to ask than you? I kind of wonder if Rusty is his actual name or just a nickname.
Yeah, no clue. Swing and a miss, and there's 2 away.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle of the base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, Alec.
Man at first. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. 1 run batted in yesterday. Their only run of the game.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Tying run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. High fly ball down the left field line. Varsho going back and brings it in at the wall.
Oh, man, amazing catch to end the inning. As a former outfielder, I'm feeling proud right now. Saw the wall, didn't get afraid, held on to the ball.
Back here, Citizens Bank Park, on to the third inning. And now for the Jays, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. The right-hander back to work. That one is upstairs. Breaking ball inside. And the count is 2-0. And that's a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's one down. Here's George Springer. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1. And a swing and a miss there.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
One down, base is empty. That's a laser base hit.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Wheeler with a throw over. And Springer's in there safely. Bo Bichette up to the dish. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
The next pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Springer leads off first with 1 away. Righty to the plate. Struck him out looking. So now the DH spot, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. First and second, 2 down. Here's the center fielder. Fastball for a strike. Here comes the 0-1.
That's out the corner.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, this is a higher leverage spot, and I love the way that he's turned things around. He's got 2 outs now ahead in this count, and he can pretty much dictate what's going to happen next in terms of the pitch sequence.
2 on, 2 outs. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Blue Jays leave a pair. They still lead it 1-0. And we're back. Set for the bottom of the third. And now for the Phillies, Jose Siri. The pitch. A little bit high. And that is ball 1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. And another ball.
2-1.
A little out front there as he swings through it. The 2-2 on the way. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And here it comes. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. James Wood digs in now. First pitch, and he just misses.
1-0.
Home team down a run here in the last half of the third. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone. Struck him out swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Stott in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And it's even up. The Phils trailing by a run here in the second and final game of the series. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Springer drop step going back. That'll make it out of here. And we're level. It's 1-1. Singing he's been waiting for this moment to finally come.
Well, we knew it would come eventually, and I wouldn't be shocked to see him go on a nice little run at the plate, hitting some balls out of the ballpark. Got that monkey off his back. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Turner with a chance now. He reached out a walk his first time. And that one fouled off. pitch. On the ground right side. Biggio gathers and throws to first. That's the inning. The Phillies get one by way of the long ball. All even now at 1-1.
Give it all you got. You can never be like me. Yeah, I push until I bleed, and I keep it so 100 now.
Back here in Philadelphia, on to the fourth. And now the first baseman, Spencer Horwitz. The wind of the pitch. Strike on the inside corner.
Well, these Jays doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up one run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And that's off the inside edge. Now 1-2. And that's downstairs and outside.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Well, that one ended up a lot closer to home run than I thought off the bat. Clearly didn't get it all. But with that wind blowing out to right, almost pushed that one over the wall.
And next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho. His first at-bat was a strikeout. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. Got the back going too soon. It's strike 2. And it skips into dirt.
1-2.
And a curve misses outside.
It's a good take.
Swing and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Go ahead run on base. Now it's the second baseman, Kevin Biggio. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Wheeler with a throw over. Varsho dives back in safely. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Varsho leads off first with 1 away. Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count even 1-1. To the right side. The throw to second. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. All tied 1-1. Welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Bryce Harper. And the right-hander back to work. And there's a ball. Harper goes 6 feet 3 inches, 210 pounds, and he's a former home run derby champ. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Sliced hard but foul. Swing and a ground ball. Biggio throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down.
Now the right field,
Brandon Jordan stands in for the Phillies. He struck out swinging his first time. Ripped on a line. Varsho pulls it down, and that is that. Down quickly go the Phillies. Still tied 1-1. All set for the start of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to him. James McCann.
James McCann.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And a strike in there.
Well, these Blue Jays finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. Runners left on base really comes down to timing. Can you put together your best at-bats in the most important moments? That's a difference maker. They've stranded a lot of runners on base in this game.
Out to short, Turner. Whips it to first. One away here in the 5th.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
And now, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the 5th. And that one is inside ball 1.
Oh, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Off the plate, 2-1. Slice to right, and that's a fair ball. And that rolls into the corner. Around first, heading for 2. Throws to second, and that's a 2-bagger.
The right fielder, number 4, George Springer.
One out, runner at second. Now the number 2 hitter, George Springer. Strike 1.
0-1.
One out, a runner at second here in the second and final game of the series. And fouled off. Just a weak fly ball this time. Squeezes it, and there's 2 away.
Well, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Right through there for a strike. And now the 0-1. And misses inside.
1-1.
Kiner-Falefa at second with 2 down. 2 outs. To third, Bohm. The throw to first, and Bichette is retired. And that is the inning. 1 left for Toronto. Score remains deadlocked at 1. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and here's the catcher, JT Realmuto.
JT Realmuto.
And a pitch. And that's outside. 1-0.
You know, these Phils need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
1 strike.
At the belt and fires. That one not close. And it's 3-2. To the right side. Horowitz steps on the bag, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
The third baseman,
And now Alec Bohm flied to left his first time. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
1-0.
Drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Man at first with 1 gone. And here is Jose Siri. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And the righty deals. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Caught him looking for the K. James Wood stands in for the Phillies. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
On the corner for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Got him. That's the third out. Inning over. 1 left for Philadelphia. Score remains tied 1-1. Back at Citizens Bank Park, top 6. And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Away to kick the pitch. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Here's the 0-1. And that's a little bit high.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
So now 1-2.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. think he was looking for something else right there.
The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Got him swinging.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
And now the center fielder. Right through there for a strike. One down, base is empty. Fly ball to right. Jordan drifts towards it. Drops into the glove. That's out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So up next for Toronto, Spencer Horwitz. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. And the first offering is not close. Fastball for a strike. That one 95 to finish him off. So they make short work of him there. Top of the order due up in the whole half of the 6th. All tied 1-1. Bottom of the 6th. This is Bryson Stott.
The second baseman. Right there.
Gosman back to work. Headed towards the corner. Springer on the move. He's got it. And there's one down.
The batter, number 7.
All over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Trey Turner down. Pitch misses there. And that's ball 1. Right through there for a strike. All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th. That clips the corner.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Here comes a pitch. Got him looking. Picks up strikeout number 7. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
Here's Harper now. Swing and a ground ball. Biggio tosses to first, gets him easily, ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We're through 6 full. All tied 1-1. Back here in Philadelphia, and now Dalton Varsho. And the pitch.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
Kicks and fires. And there's a foul ball. The pitch. And a foul ball. And the right-hander deals. And that's in the dirt. And it's 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that's the first out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically, he likes to shoot the ball the other way. But that time, a little anxious.
Now at the plate, Kevin Biggio. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. The 0-1. There's the swing and a miss.
Oh, okay.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One down, base is empty.
Oh. 1-2.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And the pitch. In the air, left field. Wood settles underneath it. Makes the grab. And there are 2 outs.
Up next to the Blue Jays, the catcher.
Now it's going to be James McCann. That's in there. That's strike 1.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm. Set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
Hit softly on the ground to third. Zips it across. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. So they go quietly there. 7th inning stretch time. All tied 1-1. And we're back. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
He's a big, strong guy. Can untie this game with one swing.
The pitch. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Kicks and deals. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batter, the right field.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Brandon Jordan. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0. Righty to the plate.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And he deals. And that's in for a strike. Ground ball to the right side. To second, there's one. Over to first, safe.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
JT Real Muto steps in. 1 for 2. Gossman throws over. One away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. And there's the strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And the pitch is outside, ball 1. And here it comes. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm. Gosman throws over, and he's back in easily. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. They try another pitch out. Two outs. Runner on the go. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Way out front for strike 2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And George makes the grab. And that is that. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 8th inning coming up. All tied 1-1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Keenan Middleton.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
So the batting order turns over. Now the third baseman, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, 1 for 3. And a pitch. There's a strike. The pitch. And that's too high. Here's a 1-1. In the air, center field. Siri in position. And there's one down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. This one popped up. Stop moving under it. Brings it in. And there's 2 away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Bo Bichette, the next to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. The shortstop takes the ball. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Ryan Borucki up and loosening in the pen. Soto, the power lefty, up as well. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. And that one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Fought off foul.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Two outs. That one just misses.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Down the line. And that will drop foul. This to third. Boom. Fires across the diamond. And that is the inning.
Letting them know what the package about. Swatted 3 loaded songs when their hands was out. Hope you dudes in the street wearing tempo.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Tim Mesa.
Now, number 58.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Jose Siri, who's over 2 and a pair of strikeouts. And a pitch. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
At the belt and fires. Bounced up the middle. And that one handled. Now the throw to first on the run. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Now batting, left fielder.
Now the left fielder, James Wood.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. Here comes the throw. In there safely.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases. Got a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Back to the top of the lineup, Bryson Stott now at the plate. And that's outside.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
With the go-ahead run standing at second here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that one fouled off. Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Trey Turner at the plate. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Go ahead run at second here in the second and final game of the series. And that one almost hit him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Man on second, 2 down. Ripped to the right center. Should be extra bases. And it gets by him. The run comes in from second, and a 2-1 ball game now. And make it to second base with 2 gone.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
So runner at second, 2 down. And now here is Harper. And that one wrapped foul. Runner at second, 2 down. Check on the runner, and Turner's back in. And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
The pitch. That's inside. And the count 1-2. And down on strikes. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Through 8 full, it's the Phillies 2 and the Blue Jays 1. Back, and on the mound is the closer, Tanner Scott.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
The pitch. Guerrero in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Hard hit left side. Boom. Throws out to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
He's 2 outs away. Here's the center fielder. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Just missed.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Spencer Horwitz waiting to hit for Toronto. Looking to get the tying run on base. That one ripped but foul. Trying to close out a 1-run lead here at the top of the 9th. Line drive, base hit.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
At the plate, Spencer Horwitz. Just missed.
21.
On the ground, a short could be 2. Flips for 1, and that's a double play to end it.
Any day of the week, a pitcher will take 2 for 1. Nice double play to get him out of the jam. They get the W. Way to go, guys.
And your final score here today, 2-1. The Phillies hang on to win it. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you